What up, y'all? Welcome to Church Pew Creatives. This is your boy, Dala.
And it's your boy, One Priest. And we just want to thank y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned for...
It's going down. Just know that. It's going down.
Stay tuned.
It's about to go down.
Church Pew Creatives.
Swag. Swag, 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 swag. I had to.
Last week, we kind of talked about some subjects that got a lot of people hot. I think a lot of my comment about the church fans really got some people angry. Like, I'm on the hot seat right now. I'm borderline kicked off the show after that.
Right.
A few church mothers DM me was like, "Hey, ain't nothing wrong with no paper."
You better not ever put your mouth on the church. First of all,
Mother
Mother Jenkins.
I don't care about your fan or your seat.
Listen,
with your name on it.
Right. Your fan is broke anyway. Just like your AC.
Really go in?
I think.
But yeah, so another topic that was really hot online was the top 10 gospel artists. I mean, what classifies someone as a gospel artist? Because when they was talking about top 10, I was going to say Chance the Rapper. Like, is he considered gospel? Like,
right. I mean, he do say Jesus in like every other song.
I mean, if they can be on the gospel charts, then.
Listen.
Well,
he was for sure on the
wait,
gospel
was
charts. I think so.
I mean, Kanye West made Jesus walk.
Listen. R. Kelly made You Save Me.
Whoa.
He didn't.
He did. But R. Kelly about to stay off church.
Michelle Williams was on there too. And she had
an actual gospel album.
She had a gospel album.
She did.
But
she go back and forth. When Destiny's Child go back on tour, she gonna be right there.
She gonna
singing
be
Cater to You.
right there.
Definitely.
No, I'm talking about Puerto Rico, shaking them little strings. They be tied to their dress. That's why they make it look like a lot moving, but it ain't really just little strings. Like the little Hispanics be wearing, you know.
Right. Like, what are you doing? Stop.
But top 10, Dre, what's the number one pick? No, start with number 10.
Number 10? Artists or albums?
Artists or albums?
Dang.
Christian, right?
Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shoot. So I was telling Joe earlier, I don't really like a lot of people like that.
No, I feel you.
I don't. And it's not like, I just hate people because I don't, but it's just,
I think my number 10, and people gonna hate me for this. I'm like, well, he paid
Chance.
Chance ain't my number 10. He'd be like number 1. Like,
so he up there.
My number 10 gospel
gonna say Lecrae
album of the year is Lecrae.
Told you.
Number 10. Number 10.
Number 10.
His latest one?
I don't know, bro.
That's a dope album.
Listen, especially the one with the record with Tori Kelly.
It was dope, but it was lightweight secular. It wasn't gospel. Like, it was cool. Like number 10, I got a few jams on there.
What you said last time on the last show, I'm surprised that he even making your top 10.
Right.
To be honest.
Like that's why he fall in at number 10. Like I like some of the beats.
Oh my God.
Like I respect the dude. I think he opened the way for a lot of people. I think he had a great sound. And even talking to some of his team members, they weren't even as sold on the project. Because to me, music is all about message. Like, it's all about message. And when we start getting into the message and we start taking parts of the message away, it's like, yo, you just confuse your whole audience. Like, okay, cool, I get it. You want to make trap music? Me too. Like, I wish I could make a song about like anything.
Right.
Because literally, that's what you could just put a type beat on. But I don't think you have to change the message. And a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me on it. I get it.
Do you feel the same way about Molly Music?
Yo, we are.
He took a deep sigh on that one.
If we talking about modern music, we gotta address the whole Jennifer Hudson. Wait a minute. Pause. Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Like, I tried my best to ignore that whole subject because I didn't know if it was true or I didn't know if it was false.
Wait, I don't even know what's going on.
The allegations.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, I literally mind my business.
I see.
All right, yo,
That's
this was
different.
with this subject. I think everybody was trying to mind their business. So allegations were that Molly Music and Jennifer Hudson had an affair, right? Because she's married.
No, she's engaged.
No, she's engaged.
Engaged. All right.
I mean,
Is
she
he
been
married?
engaged for 8 years, but
He ain't married.
No.
Okay, cool. So he's single. So the rumor is that they got caught in some type of sexual scandal. I don't know if it was true. I don't know if it was just meant to
wow.
bash this man's name. I still think he's a great artist.
Mm-hmm.
However, Molly Music then jumped off the deep end, and that's just my opinion. He didn't jump.
Wow.
Like, cause I always tell people, I tell my friends this: listen, if someone has something bad to say about you, it's 5% true.
5%?
5%.
5%.
5%. Like, because I tell people, like, if I was in a room with a female and she said, "Oh, he trying to talk to me," why does she even feel that way?
Right.
Like, what am I doing to make her feel like I'm trying to talk to her? Like, am I giving signals? Did I touch her the wrong way?
Right.
Did I hug her too tight? Did I give her, what was going on? So it's 5% true, and I learned that in retail. If a customer come in, talking about, "Yo, he screwed me over. He did this. He did this. He did that." I was like, okay, it's probably 5% true because something happened. Perception is real. If I perceive you a way, that means I really did feel like you was trying to get at me. That's just my opinion. So I don't know if he did it. I don't know what they was doing. I don't know if they're in a room by themselves. I don't know if they're sending text messages, but it's 5% true.
5%. Oh, he's stuck on that.
Yeah.
So is he your number 9?
Oh, he's not even on my list.
Dang.
Jeez. Well, sorry, Molly.
What's your number 9?
I would say my number 9 is probably Aha Gazelle.
Aha. Interesting.
Yeah, he's
choice. Same camp.
Yeah. He's. I actually just watched a recent interview and.
But is he gospel?
I'm not sure. I don't know. That's the thing.
See, this is an issue. This is a problem.
Right.
You don't think he? I never heard of him. So.
No, I mean he's dope. He's actually really dope.
Well, he's signed to an ex-Christian label.
Oh my god, ex-Christian label.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't know. I feel like okay. I don't know. It could be just me. I don't feel like Lecrae totally is like just super carnal.
I don't think so either.
I do believe that he definitely, like you said, paved the way for a lot of Christian artists to really pop off because people really didn't like Christian rap. It was so trash and the beats were awful. I actually hated Christian rap.
Definitely.
I thought it was stupid and pointless because it was I would see these dudes, come to these churches and have these super whack beats and then talk about how God saved their life.
Or talk about how they was cripping and that.
Listen.
I'm like, dang, why you gotta get that?
Right.
You
just
kill somebody and you gotta save it to that much.
They would come to these churches and do these things and then I won't say his name, but it was a dude who I was like a fan of. He was that dude, especially in the IE. He was that dude and he was what?
What you talking about?
I tell you off air. Right. I tell you.
Wait a minute.
Right. I tell you off air. But I remember he was super on fire, and then next thing you know, he's I'm talking about all out in the world, just wilding. I'm like, wait a minute. And it kind of discouraged me. And I get it. We go through things, whatever, and some people may go through and they never bounce back. And so I never speak from a place of judgment, I don't know what they've gone through, but it was just kind of really disheartening. Dude, you were telling me do this and this and this and this, and then I don't hear from you for a while, and you just out here living your best life, your best life, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I don't know about Aha. I don't know if he's Christian.
Bro, this is the issue. No one knows what gospel music is no more.
Wow.
Anything can pass. Because we just don't know. If they say they Christian, we believe them.
Right.
We just legit don't know. We don't know.
That's
I don't
scary.
know if Chance the Rapper is Christian. I don't know if he's a gospel artist.
Right. Yeah, he got a lot of.
Okay, I don't consider him
at all. I mean, he definitely rap about him and Kanye.
Next step, next step, he gonna start entering the D word. Then it's gonna start turning to the S word. Then he gonna be full-fledged secular. And we be like, what's the difference between Lecrae and Chance?
So do you think? I don't know. Let me word this properly. Do you believe that never mind. I'm not even gonna ask you.
He's trying to be politically
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I know.
Because this is our podcast. I can voice my opinion and be okay.
And stand firm. Let your yay be your yay.
And you gotta play again, so that's accountability. Because somebody go hear it. So I feel this way.
I cannot. So do you feel like, being Christian rappers, and that's not like what's popping right now? Like, do you still feel like those who are really trying to advance like CHH, they have like potential to really like infiltrate the secular setting without having to conform?
But this is my issue. It's like, this is my conflict with the whole thing. It's like every artist stands firm on their message. Like if I went up to Future and told him to stop rapping about lean, he'll be pretty mad because that's his reality.
Right.
Like that's his message.
Right.
If I went to Lil Wayne and say, "Hey, don't rap about this because you'll reach a larger audience if you rapped about this," would he be mad? Yeah, he'll be mad. If I went up to Beyonce and said, "Hey, don't sing about this no more. Sing about this. Change your message so you can reach more people," would she be mad? Yeah. If I went to Kanye West, said, "Kanye, stop going off on people. Stop doing this. Stop talking about what you're talking about." If I went to Jay-Z, change your message, would they change it? No. So why do we?
If y'all can see his face right now.
I'm so serious. Like, because this is the issue. It's like we have tried to fit in so much that we didn't blur the lines. Like, I don't know what is what no more. I don't know. Like, what makes someone CHH? We don't know. Like,
the world may never know.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what you think? Like, it's tough.
This is like a really like a touchy subject.
It is.
Because I feel like me and BJ, we've had these conversations. There's people who feel like because they, go to church sometimes that they really, and they're living a crazy life, but yet they get around like real believers. They're like, you can't tell them they're not saved. Like,
well, see, I'm not even saying they're not saved.
Right.
Because I don't know. I don't know, like, what they be doing behind closed doors with Jesus. Like, I just don't know. But I stand firm, man. This is the scripture side of it. The Bible says that the gospel is the power of God that leads to salvation. So if I take the gospel out of anything, no one's coming to salvation because the gospel, the message is the power to draw people.
Right.
So if it's gospel music and we say, nah, this ain't gospel no more, this secular, you don't got no power to draw nobody. And people say, well, that's my story, my life, the way I look. No, it ain't. You don't look that good. Like, your life ain't that good. You ain't that perfect. Like, what? I'm not going, if I meet you on the street, I'm not going to say, dang, you must be saved. No, I'm not going to say that because you look just like everybody else. I look just like everybody else. The only thing that separates me is my message. That's it.
Okay, so then who's your number 8?
Number 8. Coming in at number 8, strong. So my number 10 was Lecrae. Your number 9 was No, Joe, it's on you. You gotta get.
Yeah, you gotta get number 8.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
And this is like least to greatest.
Yeah.
Dang.
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's crazy that we can't even really like. And there are a ton of them.
I want to say Tasha Cobbs, but I would put her like all the way to the front.
Okay, so wait, let's address that real quick.
Hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna stay on the.
What you got to say about Tasha Cobbs?
Nothing.
I love her.
Nothing. She's tight. She's
number
amazing.
8. You put somebody at number 8. Park somebody right there.
Pull up skirt.
What?
Tasha?
You say Tasha number 8?
No, that's the only person that can come to mind because I really don't. I'm like Dre. Like I don't really listen to a lot of people like that.
I put Hillsong at number 8.
What?
See, like I really don't listen.
Right. Hillsong number 8 because all their music sound the same. Like it all sound like it's like it all sound the same.
Oh
like
God.
I love it, but it all sound the same. Like either it's gonna be a up tempo beat, it's gonna be the slow, airy worship acoustic type song. It's all gonna make you super emotional, and it's like has the same effect. It's the same thing. It's nothing new musically going on.
And side note, a lot of not Hillsong, but some of the people that sound like them, they do a little R&B too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've heard some stuff. I'm like,
For
and then
sure.
I hear the word Jesus. I'm like, oh, this is Christian.
Oh, we've been hoodwinked. We've
Bamboozled.
been hoodwinked. That's number 8. Number 7.
Shoot. Number 7. Actually, no.
I have a number 7.
Okay,
What's
who's
the
your
number
number
7?
7?
Dietrich Haddon.
Whoa!
Hey, I haven't heard from him in a
He's
while.
like my number. I don't even think he's on the list like radar wise. I do think
Oh my God.
think he's a great artist.
Yeah.
I can't even say that. He was. I haven't heard anything like
His
recent.
latest is dope
After-
to me.
After the
Oh, yeah,
preacher.
some out recent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't listen to it. I
Me
should
either.
listen
I
to
didn't
it
know it was
before I
out.
even judged the brother. But after that whole like preachers of whatever,
Mhm.
I was like, whoa, this guy. Hey,
Yeah. A
kinda-
lot of people feel the same way.
I need to go listen
But
because I think it's. A
I
great
know how to
artist.
separate it in my head.
Yeah.
But
She said,
not everybody.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? And we should learn to do that. We should learn how to separate, the individual from the music. I won't say the message, the music, because it's a lot of people that got great music, like great music when we talk about artistry, Number 6, Dre.
It's on you.
Number 6. Oh, I would have to say Dream Center, William Murphy's church. They came out that Contagious.
Okay.
It's tight. Now,
Okay.
I love the concept that they doing is real young. Like even the artwork on the cover, it was like graffiti and it was like contagious. It was tight. They had even this trap gospel song on there.
Sorry.
But the reason why I put them at number 6?
Yeah.
6, yeah.
Number 6 is because they turned the trap song into an EDM song. Disliked it. Hated it.
He's like, don't you ever disrespect.
Don't you ever
Listen.
turn your trap song into an EDM song. I hated it. I was like, man, why
I like
did they
EDM.
put that mix?
You like
But you do? No, not this one.
Oh
This was
my
like-
God.
Tell me you ain't gonna like
This was like you tried to do EDM,
Okay, it was
but
forced.
the drop wasn't right. But I like it because they got that. Then they got like some traditional songs that sound like,
Right.
oh man, there's like some shout music. I was like, I ain't heard a real album
So-
with like, except Todd Tribbett. Todd Tribbett, he'll take you there.
Listen. We forgot all about Ty. Wow.
Well, because he ain't low on the totem pole.
Right.
No, he up there. He
Yeah,
up there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I would say that would be my number 5.
Todd
Ty?
Tribbett?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. And then number 4 for me, no, they ain't in the top 3. I'm not even gonna say it yet, but yeah, it's on you.
Okay. So
Number
we-
4.
So
Four?
it's,
Okay,
it's you
Tasha
said
Cobbs.
Tasha Cobbs.
Tasha Cobbs.
Yeah.
Her project was tight. I did like it. I loved it actually. I mean, I don't listen to it every day,
I do.
but I love Tasha Cobbs, man.
Yeah, she's
She's
amazing.
pretty powerful. She's
dope.
We'll talk about some other stuff regarding Tasha Cobbs.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm like,
Y'all should see
Appreciate
his
that.
face.
Oh,
man, all right. If y'all could only see his
I'm
face
here
right
for
now.
all of it. Like, Tasha Cobbs, I support you and what you're doing
She's
in this
amazing.
world. Like, she's dope. And if you follow on Instagram, like, she be all fresh and fitted.
Yeah,
I
she's
get
super
it.
fly.
I get
I
it.
think my number 3 is Elevation Worship.
Okay.
That's understandable. I loved it.
Yeah,
Do it
they-
again. It was.
I
haven't heard it yet.
It was pretty
and
tight.
so they actually they did a new album with like Kiara Sheard
Yeah, with
and Ty
Travis-
Tribbett,
Travis Green.
Travis Green, the Walls Group.
Okay,
It
I've
was
seen it.
So
tight.
and, I mean that's dope for them. You
It
know
was
what I
like a
mean?
remix to the remix.
Yeah,
A
like,
remix to their
original,
album,
yeah.
and they included black people. That's how I take it.
pretty much. Yeah, they put
that's
some
how.
seasoning on it.
That's how I take it. Like they had this contemporary one, and did they have one with black people? Like, it
Listen,
sounded
and
like
I think it was that one was produced by
Israel.
Israel, yeah.
Ah, okay.
So
you
that's
had
pretty
all
dope.
them
I was
choruses.
shocked actually to hear. I'm like, wait, what? I thought I was tripping because like the internet was going crazy.
Yeah, they
You
were.
know, I'm like, oh,
But I still haven't
okay.
listened to it.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty dope.
Great marketing strategy.
Yes.
What's that?
So
Yeah.
I cannot.
Oh, boy.
Gave him the hand. Boy, if you don't
Number
get
2.
your-
Who's number 2? Who's number 2?
So do they have to be like big? Like
No.
I would say Sunwell.
I didn't listen to his.
I
I
haven't
haven't,
either.
listened to
Yeah,
his
you need
project to
to.
judge.
His Sunwell's easily one of my favorite rappers. Easily.
But I do like his heart for it. I'll tell you that much. Like when I met him at I believe it was the Takeover. I had a conversation with him, and I like his heart.
Mhm.
I haven't heard a lot of what he did on his latest project, but I do think he's a good guy. You know? Number 1. No, number 1.
I think we probably all have all different number ones.
No, my number 1 for sure is Todd Delaney.
Oh yeah.
Number
That's
one. Like
that's.
hands
I haven't
down.
listened to it, but I know you've been going hard on it.
Listen,
What?
he posts that almost every day on
Every day.
Instagram.
Like every song.
He texts me one day like, bro, you need to listen to this album. I'm like,
It's like don't you know back in the day they used to have them wild gospel mixtapes? Like
Oh.
yeah. Like every song,
Listen,
like
all the
Fred
popular-
Hammond on there,
Right.
Man.
Like Todd Delaney.
yeah, he's a beast.
Oh, I can't leave out Travis Green will have
I
to
was
be my
about to-
number
yeah.
2 though.
Yeah,
Travis Green was definitely number 2.
So I actually seen him at Fire Conference this year, and first of all, he's like a beast. So Ryan Lestrange was actually periscoping, and if you don't know who Ryan Lestrange is, you should definitely Google him. He's amazing.
Definitely.
And so he was periscoping Travis Green performing, and so Apostle Matthew Stevenson and his wife were like kind of off to the side. So he was like, singing acoustically to the church, and then he looked at Apostle Matt, was like, "Do you mind if I prophesy to you?" When I tell you, that dude, like he killed. He's a beast. Like one thing I love about him, and even like Todd, like they have like unique sounds. Like they don't sound like nobody.
Yeah.
And I love that in artists. Like when you have a distinct sound, and it's something that's captivating. Like I think it's amazing. So I'm like I'm right there with you. Like my 1 and 2.
You can hear his heart in his music
for sure. And I think that's needed, especially for like right now, because people are just making just trash music.
I won't even say
just
trash.
Pushing it
it's
out.
Just there's no heart in it. Like it's systematic. Like
that's still trash.
Yeah, it's some trash. It's some trash out there.
It's we don't even want to get on that topic because we can go for hours.
Yeah, I don't want to call people art trash. I just say it's not. Yeah,
I don't want to be Joe Budden right now. I don't want to be the Joe Budden.
It's trash.
Right.
I ain't saying that.
Right. No, I'm not. I'm not a fan of everybody. I'll just say it in a nicer way. I'm not a fan of everybody.
Because I really don't have a number 1.
Yeah.
I probably should have saved Tasha Cobbs for that.
Yeah, Tasha Cobbs pretty tight. But I listen to Todd Delaney every day. And Elevation Worship. I actually like their latest project. Not the one with the marketing strategy. I don't listen to that every day. But I listen to the authentic them. Like, I get it. I get it. I really do. But I like that. I like the original.
I wish y'all could see his face, man.
We're going to have video soon so y'all can see.
Listen.
Because listen. We I think this is what I think. Even with church, man. This is my issue. I think this is a disadvantage that I have. I study a lot, so like when I want to know about a different subject, and I start seeing like a lot of people say the same thing the same way and do the same thing, I'm like, dude, this is a marketing strategy. Because I'm in sales, so I'm like, yo, all y'all doing is marketing to us, like, But I'm not saying it wasn't a good collab. I'm just saying it wasn't like, whoa. It was just like all y'all did was add an organ and some like electric guitar to what they were singing first, and some more runs and chords, and it was cool.
Speaking of collabs, can we go there?
Yes.
We can go there. Okay, so speaking of collabs, do you think there should be boundaries on collaborations with secular artists and Christian artists?
Do we believe?
See,
do I believe?
Do you have to clear his throat right there?
This is the issue. Again, before we even dive into this, what separates a Christian artist from a secular artist? Basic.
The message.
The message, all right? Anything else? The message, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Do you think, just ask it, start it out there.
Oh, my God.
Do you think the Apostle Paul would do a record with Judas? Do you think?
I don't know why. That just... The actual image, I don't know why, but the actual image I just had in my head was like, wait, what? That made me think.
I'm just saying, do you think?
Wow.
Do you think? I'm just saying.
So, okay, when we talk about Judas, this before he betrayed Jesus.
No. What was Judas' issue? What was his issue? He was in love with money. Yo, he wanted money.
Love with the
he gave Jesus up for the dollar.
Was it less than $20?
Less than no, man. Them gold pieces was worth some money back then.
Bruh.
Would Judas do a song with the Apostle Paul?
He'll probably fight first, and then probably just not do a song.
Paul ain't doing no song with Judas.
See, it's different when you say Paul with Judas or Judas with Paul.
Right.
So it depends who names come first. Like, so Tasha Cobbs featuring or Nicki featuring. So it's cool if she asks me to be on her song, but it's not cool if I ask her to be on my song.
That's
It
what it
depends what the
sounds
song
like.
is about, though.
Yeah, that's what it. I mean, like this was actually a real topic. Like people were kind of going crazy over like the Nicki Minaj and
Yeah.
Natasha Cobbs record. Like, and then mind you, she just dropped. Was it Rake It Up with Yo Gotti? So you go from that to it's like wow. All right, that's a swift transition.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the secular artists coming on with the gospel artists.
Like asking them.
This is what I think.
Oh my God, here we go.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I also don't think there's anything right with it. I think people have tried to force us to believe that this is what God wants. And I have a hard time believing that this is like God is in heaven talking about, hey, Tasha, do a song with Nicki. Like, I can't hear God saying it.
So, okay, what if Future came to you, was like, Priest, I need like your beats, and I want to feature you in one of my songs.
First of all, if Future came to me right now and asked me for a beat, I would definitely give it to him.
Okay.
That's just what I do. Like, I wouldn't even second guess it. Now, if he asked me to be on a song with him, I'll probably be like, hey, Future, what we talking about? Like, well, what's going on? You changing the gospel? May even do the song, but I will not tell people, hey, this is what God wants us to do. Because I may be strong enough to be like, Future, hey, you tripping, you talking about lean on this gospel song, don't do it. But another believer may not be strong enough. Right. And the believers that we're trying to reach that may not be as mature in their faith, seeing me click up with Future may not be able to understand it.
It's true.
It may cause them to go back, So we got to think about it in that perspective. I'm all for it. I don't think anything's wrong with it. I just don't think anything's right with it.
I think it all boils down to the message.
And it wasn't no message. It was so dry. Like, bless. What? What you talking about? Like, what you mean? Like, what was going on? Like,
we talking about Tasha?
Yeah, like, I mean, I think it was a cool beat.
I actually didn't like the transition.
You're a producer.
I kind of skipped that song.
Yeah, I didn't. I actually haven't even heard the entire song. I heard like a snippet of it.
All right, so we just want to thank everybody for tuning in to Church Pew Creatives. We're going to be here next time at the same time, so tune in.
Keep it locked in. Or get these hands. I'm just playing. Actually, I'm not just playing.